Hey Ravens, welcome to this week's edition of ONW Now. I'm Roan Stanley alongside Gabby Thomas. I hope homecoming week has gone well so far and that you came to school in your best throwback look.
Today we bring you information regarding our debate program, one of our new administrators, and we'll have a promo for Powder Puff and Bonfire.
We also bring you insight on Awake, GameDay Northwest, and pictures of our homecoming proposals. Let's get it started.
121 students are signed up for the ONW debate program, which has become one of the most recognized high school debate programs in the country. A few weeks ago, they kicked off their first debate tournament of the season. Ben Whitney and Ben Blades give us insight into what debate is all about.
I also have a pair of socks that was left in one of the vans in Washington.
Even though homecoming is this Saturday, you might see kids that are in suits for a different reason.
At this point, it feels like it's just part of homecoming. We've been 3 years of the past 4. We've been on the homecoming weekend.
The Olathe Northwest debate tournament starts this Friday at 3.
There are 2 or 3 debate rounds that day that have all of those people compete in round-robin sort of fashion, and then there are 3 more rounds of that same sort the next day, and then we break into elimination rounds, and from then on it's the best 16 teams in each division going for number 1.
The tournament itself is the largest in the state of Kansas.
We're in about 80 rooms, so it's 320 debaters.
Tournament director Chase Elsner just hopes that it goes smoothly.
Well, this tournament's going to be a great time. There's going to be a lot of good competition. Hopefully it all runs well.
I'm Ben Blades for Ben Whitney. Now back to the desk.
Good luck to all our debaters this weekend. Last week, we introduced you to our new principal, Mr. Chris Zuck. This week, we want to introduce you and welcome Mr. Joe Gunderson, our new athletic director and assistant principal. Mr. Gunderson has his sights set high this school year. Let's take it to Val Cartwright for more.
Joe Gunderson is the new athletic director here at Olathe Northwest. Having worked in administration for numerous years, he has plenty of experience.
This will be my 10th year in administration. I spent the last 9 years at Center High School, which is just on the other side of State Line off of Holmes Road. I was a principal there for 2 years and an assistant principal for 7.
With 9 years at Center High School under his belt, he also has a clear idea of what he wants to accomplish in his first year here at Olathe Northwest.
On just a personal note, I just want to really get to know people and the community, get to know the students and the teachers and the parents, and really just get to become a part of this great school.
Forming relationships isn't only what he wants to accomplish, but relationships are also why he got started.
You know, I think I started because I had a great high school teacher, actually 2 great high school teachers, and one was a coach as well. My history teacher at Shawnee Mission West, Mr. Pennington, and my business law teacher and football coach, Harold Wamsgans. Both, I think, inspired me to want to do this. They both seemed to love their jobs and really enjoy what they were doing. And so I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I decided to go into it.
Drawing from this inspiration, he set the bar high for himself, and failure isn't an option.
I want to make sure that at whatever I'm doing, I do my best to do my best. And I'm going to work as hard as I can to make sure I get the job done.
For ONW Now, this has been Val Cartwright. Now back to the desk.
Thank you for all you do here, Mr. Gunderson. We're glad to have you at ONW. One group here at Northwest is deeply centered around prayer and worship. Jared captures some moments and gives us further details into what Awake Club is all about.
Every Friday morning, Awake, a Christian youth group at ONW, meet up.
I've been a part of Awake since about 2nd semester of my freshman year.
As leaders, this is our first year leading Awake, but most of us have been going since our sophomore year.
There's many things students can expect from attending the weekly meetings.
A typical meeting is we all come in, and for about the first 10 minutes we do worship where everyone kind of sings and gets out of their comfort element.
Awake is a good meetup for all students, no matter what their belief is.
Awake is a place where Christians and non-Christians can come, feel safe, feel free about just spilling out what's going on in their lives.
The main goal of Awake is to help students.
We don't really have to worry about anything. We're always able to express what's going on if we need help. Like, it's a small family that's always there for you.
Awake has helped many students through their meetings.
Awake has really helped me open up to like some of my friends that go there. I've told them like what's been going on in my family, and it's just hard to be able to share that with like one of your friends that doesn't know how you act. But with these friends that you can actually dive deeper into what the Word of God says and how He has really impacted our lives.
Awake is always looking for new members to try to help them reach their goal.
My greatest hope for Awake is that we are able to complete our mission statement this year, which is 100 attend and 50 give their life to Christ.
It doesn't matter if you're a Christian or a non-believer, we are open for you to come in. We actually like you to come in and just see what our club is about. You don't have to come the next week, but just come 1 week and just see how God has really impacted us and how we want to impact the school.
For ONW Now, this has been Jared Coker. Now back to the desk.
If you're interested in the Awake Club, join them on Friday from 7 a.m. to 7:50.
Now let's take it to GameDay Northwest.
Hey Ravens, welcome to this week's edition of GameDay Northwest. This is Cooper Kate alongside Angie Torres.
This week we will give you an update on the football, soccer, and golf as they compete during homecoming week.
The Raven football team has suffered 3 devastating defeats to start the season. Each game has come down to the last possession. Last Thursday, the Ravens visited Shawnee Mission North, desperate for a victory. Let's take it to Roan Stanley for the recap.
Northwest took it to Shawnee Mission North as they looked to get their first win of the year on Thursday night. The first half didn't see many scores as a bad snap flies over Easton Crupper's head, along with a missed field goal opportunity late in the second quarter. The Ravens come out in the second half with a little bit of trickery as a rare Charlie Pfister pass sails over the defense and into the arms of Max Donahue. Quarterback Will Schneider keeps Shawnee Mission North in the game with a towering throw downfield. That pass was shortly followed by a quarterback sneak to tie up the game in the fourth quarter. With less than a minute left as Northwest is advancing the ball, Joe Hatsfield exploits the Shawnee Mission North secondary to set up a game-winning field goal. That ball is just out of the reach of the Shawnee Mission North defender. And there's David Boschman nailing the game winner as time expires. Northwest moves to 1-3 on the season as they prepare to take on Leavenworth this Friday. This has been Roan Stanley and Cooper Kate. Now let's take it back to game day.
Wow, great win, Ravens. Let's continue this run for the rest of the season.
Last week was a great week for our Raven sports teams. On Saturday, the Raven soccer team took on the Blue Aces from Wichita East. Captain Freeman has the scoop on the game.
The Ravens took the field against Wichita East Saturday afternoon at Seaback. The Raven defense held Wichita East scoreless the first half. Leading the Ravens in goals was Chase Klusman, Connor Jokers, and Jack Cashman, all each having 2 goals. Wichita East finally got on the board, scoring a goal with a few minutes left in the game. The soccer team will be back in action against Shawnee Mission East this Thursday. For GameDay Northwest, this has been Catherine Farewell and Angie Torres.
Great job, guys. Let's take it to Rowan Stanley and Adam Cook for our sports edition of World from the Halls.
I'm going to be on ONW Now.
If you're stupid. Do you know who won the national championship in football last year?
No.
It's the Kansas City Royals.
For football? Wait.
Yeah, for football.
Do you think you know a lot about sports?
No.
Okay, good. What do you know?
I know gymnastics. That was not featured in a fall sport.
Gymnastics is a sport? How do you feel about Kansas City getting an NBA team?
What's NBA?
Oh, man. How do you feel about LeBron James retiring?
If that's his time, man.
How do you feel about superstar Kevin Durant signing with the Royals?
I think it's great.
How do you feel about the news of Kansas City getting an NBA team?
I thought they already had one.
How do you feel about superstar Kevin Durant coming to play for the Royals this year? Do you know who Tom Brady is?
I believe... Was he the guy that owned all the Papa John's?
All right. How do you feel about Han Solo's touchdown for the Bears last night?
Majestic.
Let's see, how do you feel about the Royals getting to the World Series this year?
I like that idea.
You like that idea? They're already in the World Series.
They already are. They're doing good so far.
You said they're already in the World Series?
I think they're doing good so far.
They are doing pretty good.
So far, I've kept up. On my phone.
All right. That's good. Thanks.
No problem.
That's it this week, Ravens. Have a great homecoming week. This has been Angie Torres alongside Cooper King. Now back to the desk.
Homecoming is just around the corner. Libby Bandy and Victoria Scarduzia show us some of our homecoming proposals this year.
Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Glad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music, I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT and hustling. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin'. Halfway across that city with the back crush. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country.
Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Now, can I kick it? Thank you, yeah, I'm so grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me, go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on shark. We raw, time to go off, gone. Deuces goodbye, I got a world to see. My girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer now. I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from giving it back to the people now. Sing this song and it goes like, raise those hands, this is our party. We came here to live life like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching.
Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night.
Two of our most popular homecoming events are the Powder Puff football game and the bonfire. Don't forget to come out to the Powder Puff game on Wednesday at 6:15, followed by the bonfire at 7. We'll hope to see you there.
At the bonfire, you can participate in the inflatable obstacle course, the car smash, and other fun activities. You can purchase a wristband for $5 to have total access to all these events.
Enjoy the rest of homecoming week, and we can't wait to see you at the dance on Saturday from 8 to 11.
For Gabby Thomas and the rest of our Convergence team, I'm Rowan Stanley. Have a great homecoming week, Northwest.